We need to obtain derivative of y with respect to x whenever y is given by the infinite series cosine of x raised to the power of cosine of x, which is again raised to the power of cosine of x, and this goes up to infinity. So we'll begin with our given infinite series. We have y equals to cosine of x. Now since this is again raised to the power of cosine of x, which is raised to the power of cosine of x, this can be actually written as cosine of x raised to the power of y. We'll label this as number 1. Now we'll take the natural log on both sides. So natural log of y will be equals to y times natural log of cosine x. So here we have used the fact that whenever we have log of a raised to the power of b, that's equals to b times log of a. Now we'll take the derivative on both sides with respect to x. So we have derivative with respect to x of log of y equals to derivative with respect to x of y times log of cosine x. This gives us derivative with respect to x of log of y equals to, here we can use the product rule since we have product of two functions y and log of cosine of x. So we have derivative of y with respect to x, and this will get multiplied to log of cosine of x plus y multiplied to derivative with respect to x of log of cosine of x. Now we will use the fact that whenever we have derivative with respect to x of the natural log function log of x, this is 1 over x. So we have log of y, this will be 1 over y. This will be multiplied to derivative of y with respect to x using the chain rule, because here we have an y instead of an x. This will get multiplied to derivative of y with respect to x equals to log of cosine of x plus y times the derivative of log of cosine x, so that will give us 1 over cosine of x. But since here we have a cosine function instead of x, we'll need to use the chain rule and multiply to derivative with respect to x of cosine of x. Fine. Now we'll transpose this first term on the right hand side to the left hand side and combine it with this term, and this is going to give us 1 over y minus log of cosine of x. So this thing will get multiplied to derivative of y with respect to x equals to y multiplied to 1 over cosine of x times the derivative of the cosine function is negative sine x. Fine. Now we have, we'll combine these two terms within the parentheses. So we get 1 minus y times log of cosine of x whole divided by y multiplied to derivative of y with respect to x equals to y times, so sine over cosine, this ratio is the tangent function, tangent of x, and we also have a negative sign here. Now we can find out derivative of y with respect to x. This will be equals to negative y squared times tangent of x whole divided by 1 minus y times log of cosine of x. Now we can multiply both numerator and the denominator with negative 1, and this is going to give us the value of derivative of y with respect to x, which will be y squared times tangent of x divided by y times log of cosine of x minus 1.